Hello, we will be reviewing negotiable and non-negotiable beliefs and characteristics discussion board, which is a part of Adult Roles and Responsibilities, Semester 1, Unit 2. So in this lesson, you've learned about negotiables, those personal values, beliefs, and characteristics that you're willing to compromise on for the good of the relationship. And then there's also those non-negotiables, those personal values, beliefs, and characteristics that you're unwilling to compromise on for the good of the relationship. For this discussion board, I want to draw your attention to the bottom of this screen where it says questions. You're going to give 2 examples of negotiables and 2 examples of non-negotiables for yourself in a relationship. You need to explain why these are negotiable and non-negotiable in yourself in a relationship, and why it is important for someone to know their values before dating. And you need to give an example there too. Next, I want to draw your attention to the rubric. I want you to notice the column that is highlighted and it says exceeds expectations. In that spot, that's going to get you that 100%. Now that's not only for your post, but for commenting on a classmate. So when you're commenting, you need to be really specific. It needs to have at least 3 complete sentences and include examples. And then you need to comment on at least 1 classmate, but in order to get full credit on that, you need to be really detailed and be very specific on what they're saying and how you're connecting to that. Let's take a look at a couple examples. So in this example, the person at the very bottom does a pretty good job of giving some very specific details and answering both questions. The person at the top also does a pretty decent job too, but make sure you're really specific, and then make sure when you are responding to a classmate, make sure you're also very specific. I like what this person says because they're connecting with the other person and then saying why they agree with it. This next example does a really good job of giving the negotiables and non-negotiables, and then what about their values. So they answer all the questions at the very bottom, and then they also talk about what they connect with in the person when they're commenting on the person above them. This last person gives some really good detail on their post, and then also gives some really good detail and has at least 2 complete sentences on their classmate's post. I hope this helps provide a little bit of clarity about what we want on this discussion. If you have any questions, feel free to message or email.